Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Tengu Summoner of Gozag. And last episode we finished up Spider... Well, we finished up Lair, and we started on Spider. We finished up Spider 2, which doesn't really... I don't know if that counts as finishing anything up, really. But we should be able to... I disabled Auto Explorer! I forgot all about that! Oh, man. It was only like 5 minutes ago, but I had already forgotten that Auto Explorer is a bad idea in here. I do have Remove Curse, so I can try on this ring in relative comfort. Actually, I think I'll put that on as well. I just want both on over this. +4 evasion is nice. That's a staff there. Alright, whatever. But I have so much more evasion that I would rather have extra AC from a ring than extra EV. Especially like here in Spider, like having... See, even going this far out to get some gold strikes me as a little bit scary. I don't want to be out in the open like that. But if you can just have like a moderate amount of armor and moderate evasion. No, don't attack barehanded. Jeez, what a dumb idea that would be. Thank you for that warning, game. Like, it should be fine in Spider to have a reasonable amount of armor and a reasonable amount of evasion. And I don't mind decreasing my total amount of armor plus evasion in order to have a slightly more balanced breakfast, so to speak. Because with enough armor to lower the spikiness and enough evasion, that stuff often misses. That should be enough to stop things from getting out of control too quickly, which I think is the main threat. How's our skill training going? I'm still training a lot of stuff, but I'm not really in a hurry to get anything online. I think it's fine. Like, I'd like to have Osgood's armor, but I don't really want to stop training my melee stuff to get it. So this is fine. Maybe it's not optimal, but it'll be good enough. Oh wow, that guy! See, he hit me just a couple times in a row. 1, 2, and he missed a couple times too. But I mean, that was more hits in a row than things around here typically get. And that's why I want to have some armor, because even with 17 armor, that hurts. Wolf spiders are serious business. And, imagine if I weren't wearing these 2 rings of protection, I'd have like 11 armor. I would have taken noticeably more damage from that. I think it still would have been fine. But, that was just one wolf spider being fought all in isolation. It could be a lot worse from fighting a few spiders and, 1 or 2 of them get lucky rolls. Let's actually put on Clarity, since there's a bunch of Tarantellas and I have a second. That ought to make them pretty ignorable, really. And then I can swap back regen. How are we doing? There's still big chunks of the area left unexplored. I guess something I hadn't really thought about is that I declared at the end of the last video that it was going to be the end of the video. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be, right? Like, I can edit stuff, for the basics, like stitching together 2 videos. I could do something like just record a sign-off at the end of every recording session, and decide later which one is the end, but I don't really want to. The editing software I'm using, like, it's just kind of a hassle when I stitch together videos for reasons that are not terribly interesting, and I don't mind doing it when there's something that would make like there'd be a quality problem in the video. Like if I have to get up and leave in the middle of a big fight or something for some reason, like sure, I'll pretend that that never happened. But just for controlling length of the video, like, no thanks. Plus, like, I'm recording also these, like, hey, last episode we did XYZ at the beginning. And I just feel a little bit disheartened if those mostly didn't get used. They're not a ton of work or anything to say, like, hey, last episode we did XYZ. And it's kind of nice to have a little ritual when I start recording. But I don't know, it would just be kind of frustrating if I were recording those and some of them, like, didn't actually happen. They couldn't be used. Ow. Roxanne, huh? Well, forget it. Oh, my first ever Spark Wasp. Hello. So these are new. They're well. Let's look at them. What's a Spark Wasp all about? An unnatural insect covered in vaguely metallic plates. Its stinger crackles with electricity, capable of delivering a powerful shock to unwary victims. Wait a minute, Grunt. I thought I made you fix this. This sentence is a little bit, like, not grammatically great, right? The comma acts like a parenthetical. What is the? There's a word for that. It might just be like a parenthetical comma clause. I don't know. But the point is, if you take away the parenthetical, like, capable of doing blah, 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 it sounds like its stinger crackles with electricity and is capable of closing the distance with them at shockingly lethal speed. It's just like, the sentence makes no sense. It's talking about the stinger is capable of closing the distance with them, which is like an unmentioned pronoun. Like, this sentence just needs to be reworked. And they have Blink Bolt, which used to belong only to Raiju. But I guess Pleasing Fungus gave it to Mutant Beasts a while ago. So anyway, they if they are far away from you, they'll Blink Bolt towards you. I think it was changed so they don't Blink Bolt away anymore. Spark Wasps don't anyway. But, like, these are a serious threat in Spider, especially given that I have never seen one before and I don't know exactly how strong they are. I have electricity resistance, which, like, is amazing. So this should be fine, but I'm gonna just go a little bit overboard on summoning, like, I don't know. No, he's, like, totally dead. Okay, fine. Whatever. The orb spider is blown up. Did my friendly orb spider do this? I guess so. Nice. And the gold went way over there, as if it were like a chunk. That's actually pretty funny. I didn't know that happened. Like when you blow up a monster and they leave chunks, those chunks get scattered everywhere. But apparently this also happens when they leave gold from Gozag, which is not a thing that I knew. Okay, so we'll just leave Roxanne alone. There's no real need to go get her spells, I don't think. And down we go to Spider 4. Spider going honestly better than I expected, especially after that sort of disastrous first entry. Wow, and right there, that's the rune vault is going to be through there. So let's mark that as excluded so we don't go in there. Although we're auto-exploring. We're not auto-exploring, rather, so... Gosh, 4 orb spiders. That's pretty scary, actually. I'm going to back off. Try and get them to come after me, I guess. And like a hornet. If I got paralyzed and then nailed with a bunch of with orbs of destruction, that could be pretty bad. What? Where did this come from? Who did this? Whatever, I guess it missed. Everybody kill this stupid orb spider, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have shouted, actually. I don't know how much attention I just got from other nearby spiders. Alright, looks like we cleaned that up. Oops, I ate a fruit, whatever. It's not exactly what I meant to do. Don't auto-explore, see? I could actually, oh, alright. Just for fun. Redefine this to don't auto-explore, you jump. Alright. So I press O. Nice. Okay. I don't even have to save the note. Okay. I mean, it's not strictly necessary, but it makes me laugh, and that's what the game is all about, having fun, right? Okay, that's good to know about. Yeah, I guess I'll... I'm a little bit worried that change I made to the macro is going to make me like accidentally perform a different action than the one I intended somehow. But I can't really think of exactly how that's going to happen, and it makes me laugh. So we're going to leave it in until something bad happens. A new book. Great. A lot of spiders. Not too unexpected down here in the spider nest, but still not exactly welcome. I am in a net, or not a net, a web, and I don't like it at all. Let me out. Okay, yeah, this situation is getting bad in a hurry. This is way too many spiders to be messing with at once. Can you scare spiders? They're mindless, but I think they can still be scared. Anyway, the situation is... it's not yet so urgent that I don't mind experimenting with fear, and like if it doesn't work, I can still teleport, I guess is what I mean. Yeah, they have terrible MR. And they are indeed vulnerable to being scared. So I'm going to dig and get the heck out of here, or at least to a better area to fight. Yeah, so I feel a lot better already, just not being out in the open there, and I can stair dance stuff. I'm not going to take those stairs. Let's take these stairs, because those had too many spiders. See, like, spiders in small groups are fine. I mean, they're a little frightening, it's true, but, you know, you can just rest a little, kill them. You know, Emperor Scorpion, you know, maybe a single Emperor Scorpion would be pretty scary. But most of the stuff in Spider, if there's just one, it's not a big deal. And so the important thing is to not let there be a lot of them. And, you know, if that means using a few consumables like we did down there, you know, use the Scroll of Fear, which I have 7 of, and a charge on several charges, I guess, on the Wand of Digging because I hadn't identified it. Yeah, that's well worth it to me. Right. Don't get dragged out in the center there. This is a fine place to fight. As long as you don't get dragged out into the open. Who opened that door? What? Spiders can't open doors. Okay, so I would bet, like, well, I guess it's not necessarily Arachne, but it's some unique. I guess that's okay. Like, just put down a lightning spire and see what happens. It is Arachne. Okay, fine. Let's have some buff potions go Zag. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here. Haste, resistance, flight, agility, and invisibility. That sounds great. It's well worth 700 gold. Right, I'm getting resistance, which I really want for the poison resistance. And invisibility. I don't know if Arachne can see invisible. She can. But the spiders mostly can't. I'm really sad that that door is open, though, because it means that the monsters from the Rune Vault can come out and see us. I was hoping to leave that, like, for when the rest of the level was clear. I guess once we're done with Arachne, we can just close the door again. Okay, so a lot of this stuff can't see us. Arachne is a big, dangerous thing. I'd also like to kill this Torpor Snail. Because it's slowing me and all my allies. Yeah, that's a big priority. All right. Now, we have Arachne. I kind of wish I had a Potion of Might. And I do have 5, I guess. I could quaff one. But just Gozag's Potion Petition was enough to deal with all this, I think. Yeah. Invisibility, just by itself, would probably be enough to deal with all these spiders. But, like, I mean, that's so strong. That Potion Petition, isn't it? Like, you spend 700 gold, which is, like, I mean, it's a lot of piety if you think of it as piety, but it's not a ton. And you suddenly get these buffs that are, like, just way stronger than what you can get out of most gods most of the time. And you can save up your piety indefinitely, and there's... No, let's just clear that exclusion, I guess. It's so good. That's all. Yeah, I don't actually know if there's any other god who will give you resistance. as an invocation. I don't know. Probably. I can't think of any. I could charge in here. But, you know, because I have, like, yeah. I have all those buffs, and I could charge in there and do pretty well. But I'd rather just shut the door again. And make sure that those spiders in the rune vault are a problem left for later. And since now that Arachne's gone, there's not going to be anybody to open the door for him. There's Jorgrun, though. Good thing we're already flying. How is he on Petrify? 54%, really? I'm a little worried about Jorgrun. I don't have a ton of magic points right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to back off. Yeah. Summon Butterflies doesn't exist this game. That's something that would be nice to have. But I think Shadow Creatures will do for the moment. Wow. That one Lightning Spire hit bounced to hit him twice and did a ton of damage, huh? And then again, he's like almost dead? Alright, change of plans. Let's try to kill him. I am being petrified now. How much cancellation do I have? 0. Ooh. If I get petrified, Jorgrun can just, like, murder me. Is there anything I can do to, like, kill him before... Like, I sort of expect all my summons to just kill him. I'm trying to decide how I can make myself the safest before that happens. I guess absolute safest would be to read a scroll blinking and be out of there. But it actually kind of wouldn't be, right? Because then my summons wouldn't be allowed to attack him if I were out of his line of sight, so he would just kill them and then come after me. So I think I'm actually just gonna, like, tab him. Okay, we got him. Yeah, that Spark Wasp helped a lot. Okay, so that was like Lightning Spire all the way there. Don't auto-explore, you chump. Good advice. I wonder if I have any spectators right now. Probably not, right? I mean... But anyone who's watching me and not listening to the video commentary... I guess really audio commentary. I don't know if they see that. I hope they laugh. I hope you guys laugh. I sure do. Don't auto-explore, you chump. I don't know. I kind of like if there's something that I forget that I do accidentally or whatever. I like having the computer remind me that like I shouldn't need reminding. I do my programming in Emacs. And if you don't know what Emacs is, it really doesn't matter. The story is still fine either way. And like there's a key combination you can press to quit Emacs. And like most of the time, I just actually never want to quit Emacs. I just leave it open all the time. So I changed the most common key combination for quitting, the one I use accidentally sometimes, to say like, why would you ever leave? And then it doesn't quit. Great story, right? Ooh, scroll identify. Let's hit up this potions of haste. Great. And you know, most of the time it's right. Why would I ever leave? Good question. I don't. And then I stay. But you know, there's oh, look at necromancy, huh? Regen is a great spell. Yep, learn that. Learn that right up. Anime Dead is decent. I don't really want any of this other stuff. Oh, Anime Dead is terrible because we're Gozag and there are no corpses. All right, good to know. Control Undead could be good, but again, like, I don't know. I don't really need to go into necromancy. And that is not a compelling enough reason to do so. Ozkoopa's armor. Oh my gosh, look. It's a single-digit fail. What does it do to our 17 to 26 armor? We got 9 armor. That's great. So I should remember to be using that now. Something that some people do is they use a macro like they'll put whatever their buff spells they use in a particular game are on, like, press 1 to cast your main buff and press 2 to cast your secondary buff, and like what spell that is varies by game. I don't know. I kind of do that. Like, I don't actually have any macros for that, but I put like, I always have Ozkoopa's armor on O, and I always have repel missiles on M. And if for some reason there's a game where I don't have Ozkoopa's armor, but I want Stone Skin or something, which is sort of like similar but for different kinds of characters, I put that on O, even though like the letter doesn't make a lot of sense, just so I can remember, oh yeah, if I mean to cast Ozkoopa's armor, I'm never sad to cast Stone Skin instead, really. But it's just like remembering that you have your buffs now this game, whereas like earlier you didn't. You know, it can be can take a little bit of getting reacquainted with the concept that, like, you should have buffs on. Oh, I see. There's a ghost moth. That's not very nice at all. Yeah, not great. I am not happy about this. Alright, well, I got upstairs with just 2 of them. Let's try to kill the redback, I guess. Wow, these guys do a lot of poison damage. Okay, I'm just sort of like tabbing him and then looking at my health. Alright. Wow. It's been a while since I just tabbed a ghost moth, I guess. Whew. That was a little bit scarier than I would have liked. I guess I'll keep on See Invisible, because knowing there's a ghost moth, even one turn earlier, can make a big difference. You can prepare, cast whatever spells you need to, or whatever. And there's probably going to be more ghost moths in here. I mean, not necessarily, but you know, this is the Rune Vault. There's going to be nasty stuff. And whether that's ghost moths or Emperor Scorpions or both or what. Probably now Spark Wasps too. I think they're counted as top tier threats in Spider. Which honestly I would be fine with. With the electricity resistance and summoning, I would much rather be fighting Spark Wasps than Ghost Moths or or even Emperor Scorpions, I think. Interesting. So that's a tiny little information leak, I think. I haven't explored this area here, but the game knows there's a door there. I'm not sure if that's introduced by my change or not. Well, there's already sort of it's a large closed door, right? So it's already leaked that information. I don't know. All right, so we're just going to clear the area around this central cave area before we go in. I mean, that's sort of like just standard procedure, really. But I want to have as few threats as possible that could like sneak up behind me when I'm clearing the most dangerous area of the whole branch, which is what this area should be. Intelligence, that's cool, but I already have a lot of intelligence. I don't really need that. Yep, don't auto-explore, but I actually do want to. I was auto-exploring on purpose, so. Okay. So here we are. Let's unexclude those doors. And is there any preparations I need to do before I open it up? Well, I want to cast Ozaguba's armor. I want to put down a lightning spire. Call a canine familiar. Okay, man, there's a lot of stuff in there. Let's get out the File of Floods, I suppose. Ugh, the paralysis, man. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, wow, that was fast. Holy cow. That was just like I got stung by a hornet and then I was dead. Wow. I guess that's what happens, huh? When you come down to Spider without poison resistance. Wow, what did all that damage? I wish I could, like, review the message log. I find that a lot more interesting than reviewing my inventory. And, like, I can go read the morgue file and so on. But, I don't know. It would be nice if there were a way to do that. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. But rest in peace, Yollama. Wow. No runes for me. Scroll of acquirement, unknown. Yeah, of course. Save macros, no. I do not need that auto-explore thing saved. Wow. Yeah. Get paralyzed by a hornet and then murdered by an emperor scorpion. Well, that's gonna do it for that game, guys. I think the next video that I'm gonna record anyway. I don't care what you guys watch next, but the next one I'm gonna record, we'll probably try playing on Hyper Amyloy, get some random characters and see how exciting it is. That's just such a sad way to go. Like, everything's going fine, and then, oh, you're dead. Like, I thought I was prepared for the rune vault, but I just took all my damage in one hit. Like, you know, I should have known better, but ugh. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.